Good morning, Pure Peace family. This is Tahira West, CEO and owner of Pure Peace Life Coaching. So, this is my third video and second video of the week because I've been getting a lot of requests for people to talk about forgiveness. And when I say a lot, like at least 10 people have come to me this week talking about forgiveness. How do I forgive? How do I let go? A lot of people are dealing with infidelity issues. And many people are dealing with childhood trauma that they can't let go of. So I just want to address really quickly the topic of forgiveness, like letting go and just letting bygones be bygones. Okay, so first let me just discuss forgiveness when somebody cheats on somebody else, right? So when somebody decides to cheat, a lot of the time it's instantaneous, it was hot, it happened. And then, sometimes it's contemplated and it happens. But either way, cheating is cheating, okay? And now when the other person finds out, when your partner finds out that you cheated, it's like, it's devastating. It feels like a personal attack. There is, feelings of betrayal, resentment, and it's a whole lot of pain, right? The thing is, though, when somebody does decide to cheat and the other person finds out, it's like, all right, well, what are you going to do about it? If you do decide to forgive them, what does that mean? Forgiveness is you have the conversation. You get everything out in the open. Say everything that you need to say about that situation. Say how you feel. If you got to curse, if you got to scream, say it all. Say it all. Say everything that you need to say. Give yourself a time frame, whether it's the day or within the hour, whatever, when you finally decide to sit down and discuss it. Say everything that you have to say. Once you say what you have to say, and you have acknowledged the fact, like, okay, I'm going to forgive you, that's it. You don't get to berate them. You don't get to, when you guys are having an argument, bring it back up. Like, oh, remember that time you cheated on me? No, that's it. Once you've chosen to forgive. That's it. That's it. If they do it again, though, they gotta go. Right? I mean, that's a personal choice. But, if you forgive them and then they decide to do it again, that's another topic for another day. But once you decide to forgive somebody for something, that's it. You really can't, you don't get to beat them up, again. Okay? Or, yeah. So then the other kind, and then also, if you know you really can't forgive them, like things can't go back to being the same, sure, I recommend therapy. And if that doesn't work, because, sometimes it's just things in our spirit that's just like, no, that are just deal breakers. If it's a deal breaker, then it's a deal breaker. You got to walk away, unfortunately. Like it happens more and more every day, and people stay for the sanctity of, whatever their vows and stuff like that. But then they're unhappy, they're unfulfilled, they're upset. And it's like, why do that to yourself? If you know that you cannot live with that pain, then make a powerful choice and walk away, right? A lot of people say, oh, but the kids and then the house, the dog, the land, I got it. But if you stay and torture yourself, how is that any better? And then you're walking around with this grudge and you're in this prison, because unforgiveness is a prison, literally. It's a prison. You're trapped in your own body, in your own mind. And every time you look at this person, it's like, resentment and hate and detest. Really? That's what you want to do? Make a powerful choice, right? Okay. Then I want to talk about childhood forgiveness, or, just stuff from the past that you need to forgive. I think the Buddha said that not forgiving someone is like holding a hot coal in your hand and expecting the other person to feel the pain. That's exactly what it is. Things happen that hurt us tremendously. Whether it's, our parents, siblings, friends, best friends, whatever. A lot of the times, though, when people do stuff that hurt us, it's not their intent to hurt us. I think it's more they, they were doing what they thought was in their best interest at the time. And our perception of the situation is what hurts us really, right? Because there's always what happened and then what you made it mean. So what happened could be told like just something very blasé, very bland, like whatever. But then our perspective and our way of being encourages us to attach a negative emotion to whatever this person did. And that's what causes the rift, the breakdown, like it's attaching one's feelings. And once you feel a certain way, your mind will not change and your actions will follow. Okay. Forgiveness is all about your freedom, not about not about the other person's freedom. Because it's like, okay, God forbid the person who you're mad at, they die. Then what? You're just going to be mad at them forever? You're going to be mad at a dead person? No, that doesn't make any sense, right? I would say if somebody hurts you, tell them about it. Address it. Talk to them. Find a way to just be honest about your feelings. Talk about, just the way it makes you feel. But then also for yourself, look to see where you're making it mean something more than it is. Like, I'm not saying that your pain is not valid. Of course it is. But is there any way where you could have leeway, right? Where you could just yield a little bit and say, okay, let me just look at myself in the mirror for a second and see how I could make the situation easier on myself, right? You're not making it easier for them. It's all about you. This is all about you, okay? Love and honor yourself enough to let go of past hurts and pain and burdens and all of that. You don't need it. You don't need it. Forgiveness is for you. Because the more you hold on to that pain, you relive it over and over and over and over again. And for what? For what? The pain, the thing that happened, the incident, it happened when it happened. You understand? It happened when it happened. It's not happening now, right? The effects of it are still there, but it's not happening right now in your present. No, your present is a gift. Open it. Open it. Your present can be the most amazing, beautiful life you ever lived. But a lot of us walk around with so much baggage and we grow so accustomed to talking about this pain or, attaching this pain as a part of our lives that it's comfortable. It's comfortable to be in pain. It's comfortable to walk around with unforgiveness because it's like, oh, okay, it's like your battle scar. Listen, you don't need those battle scars. You don't. What you need is a drama-free existence. What you need is no weight, just light as a feather. In order to do that, you have to let go of your past, forgive, and move on. Create a new life for yourself. Say, okay, you know what? Yes, that was painful. Yes, it was traumatic. Yes, it hurt me so bad down to my soul. But it doesn't have to hurt now. It doesn't, right? It really doesn't. You just got to let it go. Now, if you know that that's something that you really cannot do on your own, if you know that you really need support with letting go of resentment and anger and frustration and you just have a hard time forgiving, that's the work that I do, right? So you can contact me, at purepeacelc@gmail.com, or you can call me at 201-500-7146. And let's work, okay? Let's get to work. You guys have a purely peaceful day. Again, this is Tahira, CEO and owner of Pure Peace Life Coaching. Peace.